right. Are you aware of anything that Meggan did about that life insurance policy with John Hancock within a couple of days of your telling her it didn't exist?
Yes.
And what did she do?
She signed up for 2 life insurance finder websites, and then she called John Hancock.
Okay. I would like to play a copy of that. Well, how did you become aware of the call to John Hancock?
When I was going through Meggan's phone, the timeline of the time after Kacee had passed, I noticed that she had placed 3 calls to John Hancock.
And what did you do once you saw that?
I called them, I called their customer service to ask if they recorded their phone calls, and they said yes, and they advised me of the legal process to obtain that call.
What was the legal process?
I think I had to send a letter on letterhead. I can't remember. I think it was that. It was either that or a subpoena.
After complying with that process, were you able to get a copy of the phone call made by Meggan to John Hancock?
Yes.
The state would. Have you also reviewed that phone call?
Yes.
Is that an accurate representation of what you received from John Hancock?
Yes.
State would move to admit 147, 147.
Can we get some foundation as to the date of the call?
Thank you. Yes. Were you able to determine when that call was made?
I think it was the day after our interview on the 22nd.
So your interview was the
That's my memory.
21st, and you believe that the phone call was on the 22nd?
I believe so.
Okay.
If you need me to check my report, I can.
Would that help you refresh your recollection?
It might take a minute, but yes.
Please, yeah, go ahead and check and look up when you're done.
It was Friday the 23rd.
Okay, Friday the 23rd was the date of the call
Yes.
to John Hancock.
Yes.
State moves to admit Exhibit 147.
No objection.
I'll receive Exhibit 147. You gonna publish?
I would like to publish that in just a moment. Well, before we do that, I want to ask you, Detective, during the course of this phone call, after you listened to it, was a policy number provided to John Hancock by Meggan Sundwall?
Yes.
When we listen to that phone call, I'd like you to note down the policy number that was given. Do you have a pen or a pencil up there with you? Okay. All right, if we could publish that.
Thank you. Thank you for calling John Hancock Life Insurance. This is Erica. How can I help?
Hi, Erica. My name is Megan, and I got a kind of a weird situation. I have a friend who passed away. She was basically my sister, and said that she had left me life insurance, but her family is not letting me see any of the documents or anything. So I just need to know if it's like actual. I have like a policy number, I have all her information. I have.
Yeah. What is her? Yeah. What's the policy number?
From what she told me, it was 15808495548. That like a legit policy number?
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like one at least. Look it up. Give me 1 second. Okay. So 15808495548.
Yes.
Nothing did come up with that. Do you know her social?
It is that. It's
What's her?
fine.
Sorry, give me her name first.
It's Kacee, so it's Kacee, and then last name is Terry, Terry.
And then just the last four for social.
1540.
1 second. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Take care.
Okay, bye.
And if we could pull up Exhibit 30, please. All right, and looking at, oops. All right, and looking at Exhibit 30, what was the policy number on that?
It says, it looks like a 15, that looks like a B, but 808-49548,
Okay, which is,
the number that she read off.
thank you, can turn that off. Oops. All right, and before this interview, you mentioned that she had provided her cell phone to, directly to Sergeant Hale or Sergeant Seitzinger for examination.
Yes.
And what, as far as you know, did he do with that?
What did he do with the phone?
Yeah.
He extracted messages between Meggan and Kacee.
Did he tell you, or did you see how many texts between them there were?
28,880.
What was the earliest?
I believe it was December 2019.
Do you know why it didn't go any further back than 2019?
I think one of them got a new phone.
Okay. And did you compare the information on Casey's phone with the information on Meggan's phone?
Yes.
What did you learn?
Due to the vast amount of text messages between the two of them, Sergeant Hales had pared it down from July 20th to August 12th. In that time frame, there were 283 texts missing from Meggan's phone that were still on Casey's phone.
All right. And that was in a 3-week period, about
Yes.
July 20 to August 12th? Okay. Did you yourself notice anything particular about the messages that were missing from Meggan's phone that were on Casey's phone?
Yes.
What did you know?
They were mostly about life insurance, suicide, and insulin.
After talking to Mrs. Sundwall on the 21st, did you have another interview with her?
We did.
Why?
We wanted to ask her about those missing messages.
What was the date of that interview?
August 29th
Where was it?
at Meggan's home in Santaquin.
Who was present?
Same as the first interview. It was me, Sergeant Hales, Mitch Sundwall, and Meggan Sundwall.
Was this interview recorded?
Yes,
How was it recorded?
my handheld recorder.
Have you reviewed that interview in its entirety?
Yes,
Does it accurately reflect the conversation you had with Meggan Sundwall on August 29th?
yes,
And that is Exhibit 167. State would move to admit at this time but not publish.
No
Mr.
objection.
Wise, thank you.
Thank you.
Court receive states 167.
How did that interview begin?
I believe we asked her, I know Sergeant Hales had brought kind of a visual prop with us. He had printed out the text messages for those 3 weeks from Casey's phone, and he had printed out the text messages from Meggan's phone. And he set them side by side and told her that there were 283 messages missing from her phone.
How did she respond to that?
She just kind of shrugged it off, I guess.
Did she provide any explanation for for why they were not there, or why there was a difference between her phone
She-
and Casey's phone?
Yeah, she said that she always deletes texts when she talks about those things.
What did she mean by those things?
I believe Sergeant Hales had told her that they were about life insurance, insulin, and suicide.
All right. What did you say or ask her about why she hadn't mentioned that to you earlier?
We asked her why she hadn't told us she deleted messages, and she said because we didn't ask.